Hello guys, welcome back to Streamlab HQ. Today's video is going to be about how to set up Kodi app with the fully loaded Diggz Xenon build on your Fire TV stick and on any of your TV box. Okay, if you have any TV box at all, this particular tutorial is going to be very helpful. It can also work in other various devices, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to stick to Fire TV stick. So without wasting much of your time, this is default homepage after plugging in your Fire TV stick to the HDMI port of your TV. So the first thing you need to do is to go to this app store. Since you don't have it here, I think we're just going to search for it. Okay, so I'll click on search and I'll search for downloader. Okay, this is it here. Okay, you can see this particular first app, the one on the yellow icon that has an arrow pointing down, this particular one. So we're going to install this one. Okay, so when you search for downloader and it pops up, you're going to click on it. Okay, and you click OK again to install. So I'm going to install that, so you just hold on. Okay, the installation should not take long. You can see it's been installed. So but we're not going to open it now. We're going to go back to the home page and give it access. You know, to you have to give it access so I'll be able to use it to download other apps. So I'm going to click home page. Okay, then I'm going to go to settings. Okay, now click on my Fire TV. Okay, click on developer options. If you don't have these options yet, you can go to this about and click the center button multiple times. Okay, so you can see where they wrote no need, you're already a developer. Okay, so after doing that, you come back to this previous page and you click on this developer options and you enable this ADB debugging. Normally it's the default thing is it's turned off, so you have to turn it on manually. Okay, but I've done that already. Then for this install unknown apps, you have to check this option and you have to enable it for this downloader app that we installed. So I'm going to click on it. So it's done now. So after doing that, you go back to the home page again. Okay, then we open that downloader. Okay, so it's open now. Welcome to downloader by AFT View News and all. I'll click OK. So for the URL, I want you to enter this URL, Kodi.TV. Okay, okay, and I'll click on go. So I allow it to open. Okay, then on this page you're going to scroll down. Okay, to make it easier, you click on this drop bar. I know you can see my screen, this button here. Okay, then click on download here. Okay, then you scroll down. Okay, on this page I want you to make sure you select Android. You click anywhere on this Android icon. Okay, and we're going to select this package for 32 bits, this ARM V798 32 bits. Okay, so I'm going to click on it and it's connecting. So we have to allow it to download. Okay, So the download has been completed. We're going to install it. So I'll click on install. Okay, the app has been installed. So I'll click on done. Okay, you can see this pop up. So I'm going to click on delete. The essence is to minimize space usage, the storage usage on our Fire TV. So I'm going to click on delete. I'm going to click OK. So it's been deleted, and after that we go back to the home page. Okay, so you can see we have our Kodi app here. Okay, so that's that for now, and these are downloader. So we're going to start with the full tutorial on how to okay, we are done with the first part, which is to install Kodi on your Fire TV and any TV box. So the second part is to set up this Kodi app so that it will be fully loaded, and so you'll be able to use it for your movies and whatever. So I'm going to open it now. Okay, I'll click on continue and allow it access. Good. So when you download Kodi for the first time, this is the first interface you are going to see. Okay, so when you get to this page, the first thing you need to do is to click on this gear icon, which is the settings icon, and we're going to go to system settings. Okay, then I'm going to go to add-ons. Okay, then I'll come to unknown sources here and I'll check it. Okay, you just turn it on. I just need to ignore this warning. Okay, so we'll go to the previous page again. Then on this page, I'm going to go to the Fire Manager. We need to add a source there. So I'll click on Fire Manager. And as you can see, our Fire Manager is just empty. It just has only the log files and nothing more. So I'm going to click on Add Source. We're going to click on None. So I want you to make sure you enter this address I'm going to enter now. This particular address is for the Dig Zenon, latest Dig Zenon version. So you're going to make sure you enter it this particular way. I will enter it now. Okay. So the address is http good. So that is it. So after entering this address, you click OK here. We can choose to change the media source name, but for me, I don't like changing it. So I'll just click OK to leave it at Diggz repo. Okay. So we've added that. So we have to go back to the previous page again. Then on this page, we are going to click on add-ons now. I want you to pay attention and make sure you don't skip this video, because we're about to enter the most critical part of the tutorial. So I'll click on add-ons here. So you can see we have lots of options here, and the first option we have is my add-ons, but we're going to click on install from zip file first. Okay, so I want you to click on this. Then I'll select the media source name we saved our repository file as. Okay, so I'll click on Diggz repo and click on this zip file. You give it a few seconds to install. Okay, good. So it's been installed, guys. So the next thing is to click install from repository, and I'll click on this Diggz repository. Okay, when this page pops up, I want you to look for program add-ons, and this is it. So you click on it, and you can see you have lots of options here, but I want you to install this Chef Omega Wizard. Okay, so I'm going to select it by clicking on it, and then by clicking on install. Don't know if you can see it. Okay, and okay, I'll click install. Okay, then we're going to give it some time to download. So guys, if you're finding this tutorial helpful, I want you to show appreciation by hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my coming videos, because I'll be doing more videos on other working add-ons. Okay, so just make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, so Chef Omega Wizard has been installed. So we're going to close this, and I want you to, okay, I can open this now. So for the latest version of Dig Zenon, we have so many builds inside of it. We have the Diggz all-in-one debris version 3.1. You have the Dig Zenon free version 1.0. You have the Simply Arctic 1.3. You have the Mados Kit version and CGMake. So, but for this tutorial, we're going to install this Dig Zenon free. Okay, so I'll click on it, and okay, I'll click continue. So it's a 176 MB file. I'm going to allow it to finish downloading and installing, so I will not prolong this video. Okay, so just stick around. So the download has been completed, guys, and it's extracting right now. So we're going to give it some seconds to finish extracting. Okay, so it's almost done, and we are done. Okay, so once I click OK, the Kodi app will be closed, and when I open it again, the installed add-on will take effect. So I'll click OK. Okay, then I'll open it again. So guys, as you can see, the Dig Zenon free version we installed has fully loaded. Okay, you can see it's very simple. The tutorial has always been, I always make my tutorials very straightforward and simple. Okay, so with this, I believe you know how to make use of the installed add-on. And please, guys, if you found this tutorial very helpful, I want you to show appreciation by hitting that subscribe button. And again, if you encountered any issue while doing your own setup, I want you to leave a comment in the comment section. Yeah, I have to exit it, so you have to leave a comment in the comment section if you want. If you have any build you want me to do a video on, or if you're looking for any build, you can just leave it in the comment section, and I'll get you that repository link and how to set it up in my next tutorial. So thank you so much for sticking around, guys. I want you to enjoy the rest of the weekend. So have a wonderful weekend ahead.